Hi, and welcome to the blue moon in Capricorn, the second full moon in Capricorn this year, 2024, occurring on the 21st of July, 2024. My name is Anya. This is my Luminosity Yoga channel, and I'd like to offer a practice today that will help you embody the energies, work with them to really empower yourself and to further your growth. So let me start off by saying a few things about this blue moon. It is in a critical degree called the Anuretic degree, which is the 29th degree of Capricorn. Each sign has 30 degrees in the zodiac. So having 12 signs, we have 360 degrees, and that completes our circle. So we are on the 29th degree of Capricorn. And this is a degree where things come to completion. So a lot of the lessons that have been learned in the sign of Capricorn, not just relating to this moon, but as the moon is conjunct the planet Pluto, it is very much about this completion of Pluto in Capricorn, even though now Pluto is going retrograde and just on the cusp, so still at Aquarius, in Aquarius, and then it will go back into the 29th degree of Capricorn. So it is that critical moment of learning the lessons of the past in order to create something new. But since Pluto is retrograde, it will eventually go back into the 29th degree of Capricorn. And then when it passes direct again, hopefully we will have integrated these lessons. And I'd like to talk about this predominantly today. So it is a powerful moon, this full moon. It is also called, I don't know if you can see this well, called a thunder moon. So this is from the Queen of the Moon oracles. And not only there is it called a thunder moon, traditionally it's been called a thunder moon because it occurs in this time of a lot of thunderstorms in the Northern Hemisphere. In the times of summer. And certainly in Europe, we have had quite a lot of thunderstorms, and we may well have one coming up again. And also the political, or like, let's say, the global climate is a little thundery, a little rocky. And yeah, it's also the other idea I really liked is that it's called a buck moon. So why a buck moon? Because during that time, the deers, the young deers, they're kind of the small antlers tend to come through around this time of this moon. So these are some of the ideas I like to give you. So the idea of something coming to completion, and then at the same time, like a very small thing already visible of the future. And whatever we do or don't do at this time might have really far-reaching consequences. So as we talk about Capricorn and also Aquarius, they're both ruled traditionally by Saturn. Sorry, no, Pluto's not ruled by Saturn. I'm sorry. Pluto's not ruled by Saturn, it's traditionally ruled by Mars. And we have just had the Mars-Uranus conjunction, so very fiery and kind of change-orientated. So yeah, and Pluto is about going very deep in the underworld. So both Aquarius and Capricorn are ruled by Saturn. So the question might be, what will bring lasting, solid, sustainable results in the long run? So we might be required to have patience, consistency, and really put some effort, some steady effort towards what we want to achieve. And Pluto is about our deepest fears. And Pluto and Capricorn we've had collectively since 2008. And some of the ideas I'm presenting today, I'd like to credit Tom Jacobs for, an astrologer who is very much involved in soul, family, healing, and contracts. And I like to credit him for some of the ideas I'm presenting to you here. So the deepest fears, or some of the deepest fears of Pluto and Capricorn are about, Pluto's always about power, feeling overpowered, disempowered, powerless in the face, in the sign of Capricorn, of discipline, of structures, of authority, of maturity, any sense of ethics or morality. And so Aquarius is the sign that follows that, is about breaking a lot of the time through these and being more future orientated. At the same time, though, both signs have in common like a bigger picture, a bigger perspective. And Capricorn is also a sign that's really very much to do with the immediacy of life here on Earth, in this realm, what we build here for our family, our community, ourselves, and to do it step by step. And so learning to own the power of our choices, of authoritative, self-interested choices. So instead of feeling overpowered, what can we do? How can we change the focus to feel kind of powerless in the face of what's happening around us? One of the things is to make empowered decisions. And that makes that we learn to love ourselves, to respect ourselves, and to care for ourselves, and to make the decisions based on that. And we also need to learn the cost of what it means to be mature and it means to be responsible. So without shaming and blaming, these things, of course, come through experiences of not having been responsible, not having been able to take responsibility, not having wanted to do that, or not having wanted to grow up or be mature. So yeah, learning the cost of that, growing beyond the fears of not being safe in the world, and then actually embracing more internal sense of safety and security, learning to root in our body and connect with Mother Earth. It's about being human and humble, understanding that we can be wrong. And just because we want to be in control, or we are very scared of losing control, that we might actually have experiences where we are scared to show up as who we are, speak our truths, and we wear masks is also a very Plutonian theme. And so it's about developing healthy internal standards based on self-respect, care, love, and becoming the kind of person, of course, that's always something, kind of person that you respect. So listen to others' thoughts and ideas without feeling threatened. So deciding not to be threatened and really open up to listening to them rather than presenting our ideas. You know, what do we want to say? And choosing to see what we admire and resent about others and actually owning that within ourselves. Another Plutonian theme is a shadow theme, that whatever we attract or whatever we interact with in the world, and that causes us friction, that this is something that is actually within us. So some of the affirmations that I find very useful, resonated strongly with me, and see what resonates with you and leave the rest. So I release all power struggles, and I own my power to choose. I release all power struggles, and I own my power to choose. Another one is, I forgive myself across time for suppressing instinct and heart. And I release myself across time from feeling that I need to wear masks, feeling that I cannot show who I am. And also I commit to being willing to face pain and fear that is related to my choices. So having said all that, I hope it's given you some ideas what you'd like to work with, and we will do a standing meditation. And it's important that you find enough space around you as you do this. So you have sufficient space around you. And so take a few breaths and close your eyes and start to feel your feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a few deep in and exhales. So really releasing whatever was before, whatever is to come later. And with every exhale, connecting with the earth underneath you. Really inhaling whatever doesn't serve you right now, exhaling, releasing where you feel stress, tension, blockages. Do that a few times. Really feel the places in your body where there is tension and then releasing it on your exhale. And just sense in this moment, everything is fine and you're safe. Repeat that 2 more times. In this moment, everything is fine and I'm safe. And imagine a sword of light that you're holding in one of your hands and start cutting away all the Plutonian strategies that have prevented you from showing up truthfully. To start either in your mind or actually really with your hands to cut away all power struggles, projections, shame and guilt around issues of authority, maturity, responsibility, and cut away suppressing your instinct and your heart, your humanity, your humility, your ability to be wrong and listen to others, not feeling threatened. Anything that no longer serves you in the light of bringing the lessons of Pluto and Capricorn to completion. So just take some time to do that now in your mind, or also using your hands. You can even use both hands, imagining the sword of light, and also just imagine that in both of your hands, and then cutting everything off. If you need to make sounds, feel free to do that. And keep your feet planted on the ground, really firmly, really firm connection to the earth. And then once you are done with that, just take a moment to breathe again. And then imagine new roots growing from your feet down into the earth. So new roots of a color and of a material that appeal to you. Roots that you want to have, that connect you to Mother Earth. And then imagine these roots growing deeper into the earth, through the topsoil, the many layers of gravel and earth and granite and stone. All the way further down into the earth, all the way down to the water reserves of the earth, into the core. So let your new roots grow and just feel these roots, sense yourself, your new connection to the earth. And breathe into that. Really breathe into that. Anchor your new self. And now imagine little roots growing from all of your cells, all of your cells, all the cells in the body, really tiny roots. And allow to release any toxins from the older conditioning to dissipate into the earth. And just be willing, just consciously, just be willing to open up to this process of detoxification. And these tiny roots winding around the bigger roots, thin ones and the bigger ones. And sense all of the toxicity, all of the shaming, the blaming, the projections, the strategy, being absorbed by Mother Earth. And just feel Pluto above you. So bring the attention to your crown. Pluto far away, out of sight, out of reach, in the Kuiper belt, beyond the orbit of Neptune. So even if you've never ever thought about it, just imagine this planet with a lot of ice and water in the core of it, and different gases emanating from it. Just in your mind, again, just to connect to it and invite it, open up to it, to its light, its icy blue light, to enter you, to enter each and every cell of your body. And to bring you long-lasting, sustainable growth and abundance and healing for your heart. And then place your hands on your solar plexus, just above the navel, below the rib cage, your place of power. And then remind yourself that your body is the home of your soul in this dimension, on this plane. And just feel that for a moment. And be thankful for that. And then take another moment to feel the universe and Pluto above you, and the core of the earth below you. And your inner power between the two. And be thankful for this life and for the experiences you have under this full moon, this blue moon in Capricorn. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to slowly, fully come back. Rub your hands together. Cup your eyes with your palms. Take a few deep in and exhales. And then open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining me. The light in me reflects, honors, and appreciates the light in you. Namaste. And join me again for the next new moon. Bye for now.